Norland with Pitchin' in the Kitchen. I'm here with Paul Bailey from the Savory Spice Shop, and he's shared some great information about mulling spices for the holidays, and we've talked a little bit about your inspiration and how you got into this in other segments. But this time I'd like to know more about the business aspect of what you're doing with Savory Spice Shop. Can you share a little bit with us?
Well, we have 400 different spices and herbs, 160 different blends and rubs. The nice thing about what we do is we sell in multiple quantities. We'll sell anything from a half an ounce all the way up to a pound. What that does is it allows you to experiment. It allows you to keep things fresher. When you go to the grocery store and buy, you have the recipe with 1 tablespoon. You have to buy the whole jar. 5 years later, when you're cleaning out your cabinet, you find that jar out there, and what am I going to do with this? The small quantities allow you to experiment. It allows you to keep things fresh. It allows you to buy more than one product because of the price range. It's always cheaper to buy a little bit than buy the big amount.
You know, that's so true, because I do have spices in my cupboard that have been there for a long time. And when I came into your shop a month or so ago and I got the small sample packets, I pretty much used all of them up, and it gave me the opportunity to see what I really liked, so that was fantastic. Yeah. Now, I also understand that you're doing a lot of work with restaurants. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, we're trying to gear up. Right now we're working with probably 15 different restaurants around town, anywhere from just one specific thing to the Birch and Vine restaurant at the Birchwood Hotel. We're actually providing all their spices and herbs to them. We just started a partnership with the Lowe's Don Cesar Hotel, and it's a really exciting thing. We are actually part of their menu. They have a tasting menu specifically for savory spices. So everything in that menu, they used our spices with.
I can't wait to go and try, because I love the Don Cesar, and that's just such a amazing honor. How have you gotten the businesses, the local businesses? You've been around for 4 years. I know you're a member, if I'm saying this right, of the Florida Association of Lodging and Hospitality Restaurants. And so how have you gotten people to know you, and how have you forged these relationships?
You know, it's funny, the way that we constantly go out and try to meet with chefs. Chefs are so busy, it's hard to get them into the shop. Once we get them into the shop, then we have them hooked. It's been real difficult to get their attention. Part of what has happened is other chefs will talk. And they will say, you gotta go check out Savory because they've got this. And then customers. Customers will actually go into the restaurant and talk about our spices. And then that sort of piques their interest to come out. Zach at Z Grill is one of those. He was one that had heard about us, but it wasn't until a customer came in and said something that he contacted us.
Excellent, excellent. And I also understand that you work with the local shops, and I think, is it One Local?
Local Shops One.
Okay.
It's a group of local businesses that they're concentrating on dealing with local businesses.
Okay, okay. And I know you've got other things in the works. Is there anything else you're able to share yet, or are people just going to have to follow you on Facebook and discover your new adventures as they unfold?
Well, we do have a new cookbook out that was written by our test kitchen, And they've taken 10 of our blends and made 30 different recipes with it. So it shows you the versatility of all of our spices and herbs. It's called Spice to Plate, and we have that at the shop for sale.
And I think you've got some tastings coming up, I noticed. So one is tomorrow, but by the time you guys see this video, that will have passed. But if you follow Facebook, that'll give you some time so you can come in and taste some of the recipes.
Yeah, we do everything from as simple as the mulling spices. I've got pickles brewing in the refrigerator right now that I've been working on. And actually some things as simple as popcorn. We'll take our fantastic truffle salt and sprinkle that on popcorn, and it takes it to another level.
Wow, wow. Paul, thank you so very much for sharing about Savory Spice Shop, and please go out and check this place out. If you haven't been there yet, you will love it. It will be something you will go back to over and over again. And this is Betty Norland with Pigeon in the Kitchen signing out.